Sure.
So you can just get started. Hi, it's John from Beebe back again. Just got back from Cleveland yesterday for a 3.5 hour traffic jam.
Yeah, we had a storm, didn't we?
We had a storm.
And it just slowed everybody down. Nobody was quite ready to drive in the snow and slush.
No, it's so bad too. Today we're gonna go over Daredevil, Marvel's Netflix new Marvel series. Waiting on season 2 just to come out.
So what do you think about Daredevil?
I like it. I thought it was a pretty good piece of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For Marvel's MCU is a good part of the MCU. Season 2, they're not knowing it's coming out.
I'd watch it.
And Luke Cage is on there now. There's a couple new. Actually, this year and the new year, we got some new Marvel stuff at Netflix.
Cool.
Like the Ultimates, the Avengers live action series based off the movie The Avengers.
Those all sound pretty interesting.
Marvel Knights is going to get a series on Netflix with Ghost Rider. Oh, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't realize Ghost Rider was a Marvel character.
It is. It actually is. Well, Punisher and Ghost Rider are both unofficial Marvel characters. Even Howard the Duck was a Marvel character.
Ah.
Because Howard.
I didn't realize that.
Have you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy when they're getting the orb regarding
the Guardians of the Galaxy when they're
getting the Infinity Stone out of the orb. If you look in the scene with Benicio del Toro in his lab there, you'll see Howard the Duck in the background in a cage.
Oh.
It's just a stuffed Howard the Duck in a cage in the background of Guardians of the Galaxy scene. But you have to look real close. It's one of those Easter eggs you have to watch.
That is kind of cool.
And they stuck that in there.
I did not know that.
And then here's the old Avengers Age of Ultron. This is the one I had signed at Comic-Con.
That's kind of cool.
Brought a couple of TV series in today too. Daria. She real grew up with that one. The Max and then The Head. The Head was an espionage series. Max was a superhero series. She was on Beavis and Butthead originally, and I got her own series after Beavis and Butthead.
So what's Daria like?
She was the next door neighbor to Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, and she has her own series?
Yes, she got her own series.
Do Beavis and Butthead make appearances
in
her series?
They do. And they make appearances in The Head also.
And now what is The Head about?
Some guy gets his alien takes over his head, and he has to save the world from alien invasion.
Okay.
Sci-fi comedy. It was done.
Was it good or
was it was
funny?
good. It was good. I watched all of it today.
If it's got Beavis and Butthead in it, it's got to have some comedy.
It had Beavis and Butthead in it. Each one of these, including the Max, had Beavis and Butthead. All three of them were part of the MTV Odyssey series, and they did have Beavis and Butthead in them. And they're unrated series. I think they're like late night Adult Swim stuff.
Yeah. Very interesting. Nice collection.
Yes, now this is a rerun of the Magnificent Seven. I just watched Fences the internet, and I watched it on the Fire TV. Very good. It's not out yet, but it's coming out soon here.
Now, Fences, is that?
That's the one about the 1950s when, as if 1950s drama Denzel did.
Okay.
About him how he ended up with an illegitimate child halfway through the movie, and his wife left him. But then she came back to him and accepted him.
Wow.
After all the trouble he caused her, she came back and took him in with his daughter. for not so good marriage. And that was in the 50s when that stuff didn't usually happen.
Were they mixed marriage or were they?
No, it was a regular marriage, not mixed. I like the guy who played his brother, and it actually played Denzel's brother in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a period piece about that time, and when your dad, if you're the man in the house, you get the biggest piece of meat on the table.
Yeah, kind of old school back in
Kind
the
of
day.
old school in the 50s. This was done when this stuff never did happen in legitimate marriages.
So what made you think of Fences when you were talking about Magnificent Seven?
Yeah, because Denzel did Magnificent Seven.
Oh, there you go. Okay. He's a good actor.
Great Western. If you haven't seen the original, if you've seen the original, go see this new one. Buy the new one. If you've seen Yul Brynner's version, Denzel pulls off another Oscar-worthy appearance.
That's pretty good. Denzel's pretty awesome.
It was PG-13. Sony Pictures did it, so if you have a 4K player, you can go get it on 4K. Suicide Squad, we all know about.
Suicide Squad. I have not seen that yet. I didn't realize it came out on DVD.
It did. This is a 4K Blu-ray set.
Oh my goodness. Have you seen it yet?
I've watched it a couple times. I have a graphic novel home I'll have to bring in.
That is pretty cool.
Got a couple steelbooks here. Will Smith, I Am Legend.
I'm going to have to rent that one from you. I want to see Suicide Squad.
New
I
game.
wanted to see Suicide Squad ever since I found out that she was Joker's counselor.
Yes.
Insane Asylum.
And Arkham Asylum, Harley Quinn was Joker's counselor in Arkham. Southpaw, a good boxing movie. Very intense drama.
I'm going to skip through some of them. I Am Legend. Isn't there two? Didn't you have Legend and I Am Legend?
No, this is just I Am Legend.
I Am Legend? That was really an intense movie.
Mom found it in the house. She found it, so I'm going to keep it.
It is very intense. It's he's a scientist, and he realizes that this like zombie plague, whatever, started near where he lived.
I think it was based on a graphic novel, even.
And that the idea was that is if you can get the original strain, I guess it is, that you can create an antivirus to it.
Yep.
And so he's trying to work on an antivirus, but the only place he can do it is right there in the midst of the hotspot. And everybody gets set to leave. And doesn't his daughter and his wife end up in a helicopter that gets crashes?
They get shot down by the zombies.
So he kind of has nothing left to live for. So he's kind of committed to. In the midst
and rumors are rising now about I Am Legend 2 coming out this year. Sure enough, I heard possible we might get a sequel.
Because we won't tell the end of the story.
No, but the end, if you've seen it.
It's very interesting. It's something that.
The ending did leave it open a sequel, but it's been so long since they've been talking sequels. Even Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar, was supposed to get a sequel. I've never seen a goddamn thing about it.
I know. Avatar was very good.
It was a good movie. I haven't seen a dadgum thing about Avatar. No sequels, nothing.
I really like their spiritual beliefs about the tree.
Yes, I like
and
that.
And everybody's connectedness.
Yes, I mean, no. Where are the writers on Avatar 2? Where in the heck are the writers at?
Sure.
We're going to see another one. X-Men Apocalypse, that's another Marvel epic. Steelbook. Show you inside here. Got a lot of the old writing on it and stuff.
That is pretty good. Those steelbooks are really pretty.
Yes.
Really, really pretty.
And then Titanfall 2, which I just picked up yesterday, but haven't opened yet. I didn't want to get home. We'll play it.
Titanfall 2. So that's the game, and you haven't yet played
Pilot and Titan Unite is never report seen in Titanfall 2. It's experienced single-player campaign that explodes a unique bond between man and machine. Dominate the competition in multiplayer action, featuring all 6 all-new Titans, enhanced pilot abilities, and expanded customization system, new maps, weapons, and much more.
So this is your new one. How much was that?
60, but I had store credit to cover it.
Oh, okay. So you
I turned in a bunch of stuff. I had some stuff I bought that I didn't want. Leftover Christmas presents like Punch Out for the Wii. I had Modern Warfare 3 for the Wii. I had a vinyl and a CD I took back which covered it in full. We didn't buy it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then later today, I'm gonna go up there and get another game after we're done here for 20. I have $16 on a gift card, 2 CDs and 3 DVD set.
Okay. What do you think you want to do with this collection someday, John?
I'm gonna get it. I'm talking or doing some more Comic Cons. Hopefully get some more stuff signed.
That'd be nice.
And then someday I'll sell it. If anything would ever happen to Mom again, like what happened to Dad, if I ever lost Mom, I would sell some of this stuff. I'd have to sell it to live on, the whole collection. I wouldn't mind parting with it because I have it all digitally. Not my games, though. I'm not selling my games. I'll sell my movies. In case,
So when you get a movie, you make a digital copy of it.
yes.
Do you have a digital copy of Suicide Squad?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not giving up the comic book to that one. It's a graphic novel. It should be hard to get someday. I'm not going to get
No. And I think that one's probably going to have value because I saw so many Halloween costumes of Harley Quinn.
Yes,
and
it did. And I saw so many at Comic Con of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's going to probably be popular.
That one, do you want to? No, I've got other animated ones I could probably sell, like the Dark Knight Returns Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
Those could be sold, but Suicide Squad or Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice are not going to be sold.
So speaking of Comic Con, who was one of the people that helped put Comic Con on?
Heroic Adventures.
They're a pretty cool place. You go there to get comic books quite a bit, huh?
I haven't been there this year yet.
Due
to money.
It's only been 6 days this year.
I know, and it's been money-wise too. We had property taxes came up.
Yeah.
Mom's property taxes came up, so she's broke right now. I'm just barely skimming along with what I'm selling. Oh, and if anybody sees a NES Classic out there, please email me with the cheapest one you can get.
An NES Classic.
Console, a little 30.
Oh, a Nintendo?
Little mini Nintendos.
Oh, okay.
I will, if I have to go to the buy sell trade sign, pay $85. But if I don't, I'd rather pay $60. But I know a site where a guy gets them once a month and it semi-load dropped to his house and he sells for $85 a system. So if you don't get it right now, no problem. I can wait. If I have to end up paying $85, I will.
So why are you looking for a Nintendo?
Well, ever since they first came out last November, I've been trying to get one.
Oh, okay.
I sold my Wii, bought my Wii back, and now I almost had one last night. The store didn't get their shipment in.
Oh my.
They got their shipment, but there's no Nintendos in. And they couldn't even hold one because it's so hard to hold.
Oh yeah, I mean, what people are really wanting, aren't they?
Yes, and yes, they are. So if anybody out there on my site sees one, please or call me at home.
Rizzo?
FatRizzo@gmail.com.
That's FATRIZZO, right?
Yes. Or
at gmail.com.
Or call me at home or.
And is Fat Rizzo your cat, Rizzo?
No, it's Jerky Boys.
Oh, that's right. It's from Jerky Boys. That's right. But don't you call your cat Rizzo too?
No, I call him Hobo.
Hobo. Sorry.
Fat boy.
Fat boy Hobo.
So, anybody sees one, give me a heads up.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Is there anything else you wanted to add about the comic movie world?
Actually, yes. Coming out, I think soon here. And I know the Triple X, the Return of Xander Cage, Vin Diesel, Fast 8 this year. Got a bunch of movies coming up. I know this year is the first part of the two-part Avengers Infinity War series.
Sounds
That's
interesting.
in May. In June, I think we get a new Mortal Kombat, rated R Mortal Kombat. R-rated Mortal Kombat, which I do believe Warner Brothers should have done this years ago, rebooted this movie, but they just had not had the budget at the time that they do. So it's getting a reshoot, a reboot, and it's going to be rated R, totally bloody, gory, violent. The Baraka and surgically implanted two 10-inch saws on his arms.
Oh my goodness.
He's got chainsaws for arms. He goes around chainsawing people. 10-inch chainsaws.
What does he eat? A chainsaw's for arms.
He eats to flush up chainsaws.
Oh my gosh. That's awful. What movie was that?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Oh, I'm sorry, just threw peanuts.
One of the characters is Baraka.
Holy cow, who dreams up that stuff?
I know. I'm going to probably go see it because I have played the game.
Well, that would be interesting.
Still got to go see Star Wars. Well, that's it. See you guys. Remember to subscribe, like or what,
subscribe,
and go to Heroic Adventures.
Thank you all for joining us.
Thanks.